Hello guys, my name is Sene Udo. I'm a Nigerian YouTuber living in Togo. If this is the first time you come to my channel, please do me a favor to click on the subscribe button and also click on the notification bell so you won't miss out on any videos I put in the future. I do upload videos 2 times to 3, sometimes per week, and yeah. Okay, today it's going to be story time. Yeah, from my topic. For my thumbnail, you know what I'm going to be discussing about, which is the house girl story. Yeah, I had some notes here. I'm going to make it a series of story about it because I'm having a lot of house girl. Yeah, in the past, and I don't know when this anime is going to end. Sorry if I'm talking about it's actually almost 2 o'clock in the morning now. I'm making this video so I can have some peace. Noise banging doors and gates and things. Yeah, I'm going to make it some series of house girl story. I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy it. The first one is called Agbo. We're going to call her Grace. But before then, I want to just give you I just want to put some things out there so you understand. I had a son a few years back, almost 5 years now. I'm a single mom. I had my son a few years back, and I needed to go back to work. I have a 9 to 5 job, so I needed to go back to work. So eventually I have to take a nanny. So my first nanny, I'm going to call her Grace. Yeah. And she's the one I call the agro maid. Yeah. Because this girl, I took this girl. Okay. I won't say. Should I say where she's from? Okay. This girl, she's from the north. Yeah, she's from the northern part of Togo. She's not a Muslim though, but she's from the northern part of Togo. Yeah, so I took her through an agency. All of my house girls, I take them through agency. I pay the fee and I take them, and they are paid monthly. That is the way it's done here, and that is the way I've always functioned. I know I've seen and I've experienced, and I know now that agency is not the best way to have house girls, but not for do. That is how it is. Yeah, it's what it is. Yeah. So they brought her to my place. She looked calm, a bit chubby, like I am, and the first thing I saw was like she had like a front face. She had like a serious face. Yeah, her face is not open. I'm like, this man, are you okay? Are you not happy to be here? She's like, no, she's okay. She speaks French though. You know, most Northerners, they don't understand. I'm in the South, so they don't understand the local language here. So they speak French like the way you speak somebody from the north or somebody from the east comes to Nigeria, and the person has to speak English so that they can communicate with other people that don't speak the same dialect to them. Yeah, so she speaks French, and I was fine with that. I speak a bit of French, and my son speaks French. His first language is French. So the first few weeks was really chaotic. Why? This is someone that refused to be under authority. You know, she likes doing things the way she wants to do it. Our first crash was the day I came back home, and my son told me. My son then was like 1 year or something. You're like, mama, better be my tapi. And my son is someone that he spoke pretty quick. He had his words. So you're like, Emma tapi. So I'm like, the daddy means auntie. You didn't hit my son. She was like, no, because I put that rules. I won't hit you, so you don't have to hit my son, because it's not your position to correct my son, you know, to hit him or to discipline him. You can say verbally, don't do that, and you report to me. And he's a baby. It's not, and I will not also beat you because you're not my child. You came to work and you're being paid monthly. So if I'm not good with that, you go. So it's something I just say on the onset, even when the agent people that brought her and her people. So she denied it. But I noticed that my son was always scared of her. My son wanted to be with her and the rest. So I kept telling her that you're beating my son. She said no. You're beating my son. She said no. Then one day I went out and I went to work, and I came back, and this girl was there. She frowning. She did not even tell me welcome. Nothing. And my son was just crying. I'm like, what's wrong with him? Like, I don't know. The way she responded to me was really, I'm like, how can you tell me you don't know? She said she doesn't know. I'm like, no. The boy, I left him in custody throughout the whole day. I'm coming back. I left the house by 8 something. I'm coming back in the night, in the evening by 7:30, 8ish. And I found my son crying. I'm asking why is he crying, and you have to give me an answer. Either he refuses to sleep, or he doesn't want to eat, or he wants to take something. She's like, she doesn't know. Not this kind of aggressive response, like, leave me the heck alone. Just let me be. I'm like, now, girl, today we're going to iron this out. You need to tell me what's really happening. Then she started raising her voice. She saw that she had a very picky soprano voice that when she doesn't respect, she doesn't know how to talk, and she started shouting, like, okay, man, you know what is happening? She started shouting on me. I'm like, look, girl, lady, reduce your voice. I'm the madam here. You're the one working. Anyway, I should just put this in. This girl is 18 years and I'm 170 meter high. That is my height, and she was almost my height. If I should not, we're almost the same height, and she's also a bit, not even, but she's a bit muscular. Yeah, that's how she is. So she has this imposing appearance. So I'm like, no, lady, please come here. What's happening? No, you don't talk to me like that. And that's how her voice is. That's how she do talk. That she wants to stop. I'm like, no. Don't bring that to me. No, anytime I am doing this, I'm like, can you just calm down? And that day I also raised my voice. I called her people that no. They should come and pick her. They should look for another person for me and this, that. And the agent man talked to me that, you know, when these girls, they come from the village, they used to be like village champions. They don't respect or they don't know their place. You have to make them know their place, and I should take it easy with time. I'm like, hey, this, my body is hot. My blood is hot. She's probably not, and it's well known here in Togo that Northerners people, they are really, when I say violent, you know, they are kind of, they impose themselves with their presence. The way they talk is really aggressive. Their tone, their tone is aggressive. If you like, yes no, we know. So okay, they have a very aggressive way of talking, of expressing themselves, like we Nigerians. So she kept doing that, and I was trying to manage her. Till one day I noticed that she was, after all her disrespectfulness, the way she wasn't taking very good care of my son wasn't eating, and she, from month to month, she was adding weight, and my son was not even adding, she was not being hygienic. I would come in sometimes by surprise during the daytime, and I would see her sleeping, and my son would be alone playing. I'm like, wow. So fast forward to December, not like December, just in December, we went out to celebrate Christmas at my sister's place. So we came back pretty much late, around 11 or so, and I was on the phone, and she was to give my son a bath. I want to tell her that the task, because he's a boy, because he's a baby, I don't want him to sleep. I want to put in his footwear, his tongs. And why they should not put on his tongue for him, if I should say. I heard the boy crying, and I was like, what's happening? I was in the sitting room. I said, what's happening? And she started shouting. Very later, around 11 p.m. She's like, there's nothing, that she's telling him she wants to bat him, and he doesn't want to. But then the next thing, something just started to work there. And as I was walking, she was pulling my son to come inside the room after bathing him, and he was like sleeping. It's like, and I caught him. I was angry. I was like, this is why I told you to always put on his tongue for him. This thing, if I wasn't here to catch him, he would have hit his head on the tile. What is it? I'm like, ooh. She just flamed up. What is it? Then she was holding my son's body cream. She flung it. And no, that is not that she was rubbing it. That is, I said, hey, lady, be careful. This is late. Reduce your voice. Do you hear what I'm saying? Then when I was like warning her, she just used her hand to, I'm like, okay, no. She used her hand to just hit my hand. I'm like, oh, this is going to be self-defense. Immediately she just flicked my hair. I rushed her. I'm not beating you, but I'm defending myself. I rushed her. I pulled her. Bam. She just received one boy. She started shouting, hey, hey, mama. Oh, I'm speaking my dad. I'm speaking Igbo though. And she scared me. She scared me. Look at my blood. I'm like, only just one. You've been provoking me for 8 months now. I have been holding myself. You are not even strong. You're just big for nothing. You just have your mouth to talk. Only just one back hand. I'm needing to defend myself. And then she came again, like, my blood, my blood. He's like, I need to fight me. Hey, as a car. We're doing this at 11, 12 midnight. You can imagine. My son was crying. My baby was crying. I'm like, no, it's enough. It's enough. I had enough. That she's going. I'm going. Oh, I'm going. He took hitting the wall, hitting the floor. I said, get out of my. Stop making noise. You're not the only one living in this compound. That should leave her alone. Leave me alone. He's banging the door, banging it. Guys, it was a mess. It was a big, and bear in mind that I just relocated to that new house. I was the newest tenant there. Relocated there on the 18th of December, and this thing was happening on the 25th of December around midnight. So this is the kind of new impression I'm giving to my co-tenants. This girl refused to sleep inside, shouting, go to the veranda, crying, shouting with her load, and I call him the agent man that if he can come this festive period, he should come and pick her this night. He's like, no, he'll come first thing tomorrow morning by 5 o'clock, 4-5 he'll be here. So guys, that is the way. The next morning, no, the next afternoon by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the agency man came to pick her, and I narrated the whole thing to him the way it happened. And they asked her, she said yes, but she cannot, she did this, that. That's how she left me. That's how she left me. That's how she went like, I fought with my house girl. Literally, I fought with her. And I've not fought again in my life after where the last time I fought was, okay. The last time I fought was 2007 though. I don't know how to share who and why I fought for now. But yeah, I fought. The last time I fought was before having an issue with my husband. 2007. So guys, I know my voice is low because of it's pretty much late here, and the room is the room I'm in is echoing, and yeah, I'm hearing my own voice, so it's kind of weird. So thank you for watching. If you've watched to this point and you enjoyed it, I have more videos, more story time to tell. Maybe this is a bit slowish in not more, but I have more interesting one. So I'm just giving you a tip to see how I'm going to reception it. So that I'm going to give you the nice one. So guys, thank you for watching. If you like it, please smash the like button. Leave it in comments. What do you think about this girl? Was she disrespectful? What do you think? I think she was disrespectful, and she's a violent person. She's a violent person, and she's very much disrespectful. And I was the first person she was working with, so I think she thought maybe she was dealing with her mom or somebody, so she tried being naughty and being, I don't know how to put it, but it couldn't work. It couldn't work. I don't know how I was able to survive 8 months with her because it was really chaotic. It was chaotic, but thank God that she's gone, and yeah, I moved on with my life. Not as if the other ones that came were good, all heavy handed with her own story. So stick around, hit the subscribe button if you've not yet. Hit it. If you like my personality and like this video, this kind of content, please do me a favor to subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.